What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. This is going to be our Stadia news video update. I'll do these on Tuesdays when there's enough news about Stadia to cover, and there definitely is today. Last week I didn't really have much. There was Baldur's Gate 3, but honestly, not super impressed. Didn't like the $60 entry point for an early access game, and the reviews are really mixed right now. But moving into this week for Stadia, I wanted to talk about a few things. Let's go over the news that they put out for this week, and I also want to talk about some of the hype that Google's building for Stadia right now, and it seems like maybe they're finally starting to turn on their marketing team, and we'll get into that a little bit in the video. So firstly, I want to say Destiny 2, they have their Dawn festival up right now, and that has been really fun. And on Stadia, it's been working really well. The player base has been a little better on there right now, whether it's just due to the event or more people trying out Stadia. So it's been really nice to be able to go back in and use Stadia to play a lot of Destiny 2, whether it be on the phone, the PC, whatever. I've been using it also for the TV. And since Destiny does have the cross-platform progression, the cross-save, you're good to go. Everything that you do there is going to carry over to your PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever version you play on other than Stadia. So let's move over into the community blog for this week on Stadia, and this is where the decent news and hype started out for us today. So get ready for exciting game announcements on some Stadia-only hands-on surprises. We're going to have 3 days of announcements, 3 games to try, and these are going to be play-exclusive demos. Watch awesome reveals and more with games headed to Stadia. It all starts October 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Stadia's YouTube channel. Make sure you're following Stadia over there if you're not already. So I like seeing the play exclusive demos, hoping that that is definitely what it sounds like, exclusive to Stadia. That's what we want to see, even if it's just demos, early accesses, while we're getting more games coming to Stadia. I'm sure they're going to be working on their exclusives as time goes on, but even seeing exclusive demos like this would be nice. So Immortals Fenix Rising, we're pretty sure that's going to be I'm guessing the first demo that comes of the 3, because we have that game up for pre-order. We know there have been other trials and demos out there on other platforms, and looking at new games that are coming and what we see announced on Stadia, I would guess that could be the first game that we could see a demo for, and that would be really awesome. It wouldn't necessarily be exclusive to Stadia because they have done gameplays on other platforms. But if it's the only place at the time that you can play the demo and nowhere else, that would be really cool, and that would still make it basically exclusive. Who knows about the other games? Maybe there could be a Valhalla or a Watch Dogs Legion. I'm more leaning toward that they could also have a demo for. So definitely going to be interesting to see what the 3 games are that they have for the exclusive demos. So Cake Bash, this is a game about the adorable dancing cakes. Up to 4 players compete in a party game shenanigans, battle pigeons, and preparing tasty treats in a quest to become the most delicious baked good of them all. It's available for purchase October 15th on the Stadia store for $19.99. So this is an exclusive that was announced that will be released on the store for $20 in 2 days from the time I'm making this video on the 15th. So we've still got our 6 pro games for the month. If you haven't already, make sure you go in and collect your pro games. We have Celeste, Human Fall Flat, Jotun, Dead by Daylight, Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris, and Super Hot Mind Control. So make sure if you haven't already, you grab those up. They do have a little bit of a sale going on here. Nothing major. The biggest thing I would say here is Hitman. If you haven't played Hitman before, or maybe you've been wanting to play it on Stadia, this would be a good time at this price to jump in and grab that. Gold Edition's only $50 in there. Game of the Year Edition, $30. Upgrade for $10. So check out Hitman. Destiny 2, if you haven't already got that free as pro and you're wanting to grab that, not a bad price there. NBA 2K21, I'd probably, $38.99 is not bad considering it just came out about a month ago. So if that's something you want to grab up, you could. It just depends on what you're looking to play. So what I want to do is get into the other couple of things here, where Stadia over the past week and especially today has kind of started trying to build up the hype for Stadia, and it seems like maybe all the complaining everyone's been doing, they're finally turning on the marketing, finally going to start trying to hype up the service a little bit. We know Luna's on the horizon, xCloud's out there, all kinds of stuff going on in the cloud gaming space, and hopefully they're getting to a point where they're comfortable trying to turn up the heat on the marketing and get more people in. So earlier we had this tweet going on with Stadia. They changed their banner here. Get ready to play 10/20 to 10/22. That's the 3 days they're talking about with the 3 exclusive demos and other announcements that they're teasing there. This was their tweet today. Good stuff is coming. We'll be lighting up your week with 3 days of announcements, reveals, and other surprises. And if that wasn't enough, we'll have 3 games you can try right away. And as we know, these are supposed to be exclusive demos for Stadia. It all starts October 20th, 9 a.m. Pacific, and that'll be on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd for those. So we'll keep an eye out on Twitter and on their YouTube channel. It's nice to see this kind of communication and marketing starting from them, because we all know that Stadia has really suffered on the marketing, whether it be on purpose because they were so-called in beta phase or if Luna coming soon, maybe they're wanting to start moving now. It's hard to tell what reasons, but it's nice to see that they are starting to market Stadia better, and we're going to get into that more, because if you did not see last week, they put up their Stadia video, kind of like a get to know Stadia video, and I cut some snippets out of that. I want to kind of talk a little bit about that video and why I really like it. All right, so this was their What is Stadia video they had about a week ago from the time of doing this video. They roll out kind of some of their games, newer games that are coming here, all the devices, like streaming TV, like streaming music, but it's streaming games. I really like how they put this video together and finally really explain to people what Stadia is. I feel like I have a place to point now. If someone says, hey, what is Stadia? Get free games with Stadia Pro, buy more games in the Stadia store. They ask, what is it? I can actually say, hey, go check out this video. This is pretty much going to tell you everything that you need to know about Stadia right now, devices, pricing, that kind of stuff, and what is Stadia and what it offers to you. So, like I said, I kind of cut this down a little bit, but I really like the video that they put out a week ago. Between that video coming out, today's tweet, the news they're pushing out, the stuff coming for the 20th through the 22nd, it's really interesting to see a shift in what I think Stadia and Google, what they're going to be doing going forward. And it definitely makes it more exciting to be part of Stadia and to get into that. And I know a lot of people have been getting into it lately, so it might be a perfect time for them to start rolling out more features, more games, and get everybody more hyped for the service. So thanks a lot for coming and check out the video, guys. That's Stadia this week. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me your comments down below. Thanks again for coming to check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.